Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. Now when we left off last time, we were in a time crunch. We've got to try to catch Crane. He's going to meet up with his witch. We need to find out who his witch is. So we headed over to the Trip Trap because the witch, we're assuming, is the one where he gets the Snow White glamours. So we thought, well, maybe Lily would have something about this and her belongings to help us out. She did not. We did have a kind of a fun scene with Gren and Holly. Well, two separate scenes. But so this has all been mulling over in my mind. It's time for wild speculation. I'm thinking more and more about the ribbons these girls are wearing. And I know initially I said, oh, Faith was just wearing the ribbon. It didn't mean anything. She commented to us, oh, do you like my ribbon or whatever? And I think that was Telltale trying to tip us off that these ribbons are actually really important. But I didn't notice it. But now I'm remembering. There was a story when I was little that I remember because it kind of creeps me out, and it's been a while since I thought about this, but it's a story about a girl who always wore a ribbon around her neck, all the time, always. And there was a boy who liked her, and they grew up and they got married or something, and I don't remember the details. I just remember that her name was Jenny, and it was a yellow ribbon, and then one time I think she was like asleep, and he took the ribbon off, and her head fell off. So I think this is going to be a key thing here. I'm wondering if this is the same sort of ribbon. Obviously, the ribbons are important. They're on the girls who work at the Puddin' and Pie, and I believe that is what's causing these lips are sealed. It keeps them from being able to say what's going on. But I think it's even darker than that. I think it kills them if taken off improperly. Like maybe it takes specific magic to be able to take them off. So I think it's possible that Crane might actually not have meant to kill Lily at all. There's things that aren't adding up to me about it. So Vivian, right? At the beginning, Crane tells Snow to call Vivian to arrange a massage. But then Vivian is the hostess at the Puddin' and Pie. So obviously it's not massages that were being arranged. If he hadn't been killing hookers until then, and he could have killed Faith, but I don't think that's what we've got. I think it was just indulging this Snow White fantasy he had. I have a feeling what happened because he was making sure everything was so specific, that she wore the right perfume, that she had the apple with the bite taken out of it, that she was laying down in the bed acting as if she was dead. I think probably what happened is he was going in, she's in the dress and everything, he's doing his creepy role play, and then he realizes, oh, she's got this ribbon on. This isn't part of the story. So I think he took it off before she could react, and that just kind of killed her on the spot. So I think it was completely unintentional. That's my guess. I think that might be what happened. So he's freaking out now because there's this hooker that he's totally accidentally killed. But meanwhile, there's something more nefarious going on. What is it that these women are not allowed to say? This has got to be more than just keeping the identities of their John's secret. It's more than that. Faith, remember, she told Bigby that she had something she needed to tell him. And then she wound up dead that night. So this is the other possibility. So someone might have taken her ribbon off for her and to kill her. But I also wonder if, like, we saw Nerissa struggling to tell us something, but she couldn't. All she could say was, these lips are sealed. Maybe if you struggle hard enough, then the ribbon itself kills you. And remember the wound on the body. Bigby said this was caused by either a very sharp knife or something magic. So it's definitely to do with the ribbons. Now, Faith's ribbon was in her mouth, so is this a situation that the ribbon, if she tries too hard to tell, cut her head off itself and kind of like magically crammed itself in her mouth just to reinforce the these lips are sealed thing? Or is this something else that someone did to her? Someone else messed with her ribbon, or maybe she even attempted to take it off herself to be able to tell Bigby what she needed to tell him, but it didn't work. It backfired and ended up killing her. I'm really thinking there's something there. So this, of course, leads us to more questions. Because this is obviously really powerful magic. Now, we saw with the glamour, the black market glamour wasn't as good as a normal glamour, right? Not the quality of the 13th floor witches. But this stuff, these ribbons, are obviously really high power magic. So is this some kind of corruption within the 13th floor? Because it's got to be someone very powerful to make these for us. In addition, we know that glamours are very expensive. So these, one would assume, the magic on the ribbons must be extremely expensive as well. So, where's the money for that coming from? Well, who's the Fable who has the most money in Fabletown? Who's a Fable who has... Well, he has a reason to want to see Crane go down. But then the D's didn't want us to mess with Crane. So, again, I don't know. Why do they... That's a hole in my theory. Because if Bluebeard is trying to maneuver himself so that he can be the one running the show, then it makes sense to try and get Crane out of the way, and he's got a prime opportunity with Lily dying. And that's why I'm very concerned that I didn't accompany him to Crane's apartment, because now I'm wondering if he's going to plant evidence to try and thoroughly pin this on Crane. But he's got the most money, so I think he's definitely got to be tangled up in this somehow. And that's as far as I've got. I was just really excited about the ribbon thing. I think that's what it is. The ribbons are what is killing these girls. So anyhow, I chose next to go to the Tweedles office. So let's see if we can find out anything here. If I could find them, that would be fantastic.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi.
I like your hat.
Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me. I've seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher.
Aha.
You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. But you know, Crane let me go recently.
You did?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal.
Well, it seems like it'd be a big deal. Everybody's pretty
what
desperate
brings
around
you
here.
I mean, can I help you with anything? Are you here to see one of the brothers? D or Dumb? They're in here right now. I'm not sure when they'll be back.
Well,
You seen Crane around?
Not around here. I saw him leave the Woodlands earlier, but I'm not supposed to bother him. I don't really think he likes me.
he doesn't like anybody.
It's been a quiet night so far. I think the twins are out, probably working on a case. Sometimes I don't see them for days. They gave me the job after Crane told me to get lost. He said I was just in the way.
Where's their office?
Oh, right this way. I was going there next anyway.
Thanks,
I
Flycatcher.
can let you in if you want.
Hey,
You
hey.
can wait for them there.
What a handy
Sure.
fella.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to take a look around.
Well, I guess that would be okay.
I wasn't really asking for permission.
Oh,
Right.
come on, Digby.
You're the sheriff. I just don't want to get in trouble or anything.
Well, this might get him in trouble.
I'm sure it's fine.
But
I mean, they never told me not to let you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble, all right?
well, pick up the
Right.
cigarette, Bigby. That's evidence that you were there. Come on, try and help this guy out. He seems decent enough. All right, what do we got here? It's in the old inbox.
Dear Brother Dumb, I hate dogs and you know it. Sincerely, Brother D. What's that about?
They do have their quirks.
I don't know. Is that a reference to you, Bigby? Let's go ahead and talk to Flycatcher.
They've just been so nice, you know? I'd hate to mess it up.
They've been nice? Well, that's a change from what we're used to seeing from them. All right, inbox over here. Is this going to be another ridiculous note?
Dear Brother D, I think we should get ourselves a dog. Sincerely, Brother Dumb. Couple of freaks.
No, I think they're talking about you, Bigby.
This is pointless.
I know these guys can come off abrasive at times, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And they really care about helping people. They're kind of loud at times, but you get used to it.
How do you mean they help people?
They're detectives. Anyone can come in here with a problem and they'll do their best to fix it. The way Dee explains it, it's like if someone lost their cat, well, they could hire them to, you know, track it down. Or like sometimes they get packages for people. They can be like couriers, you know?
For who?
All kinds.
Huh.
Come to think of it, I don't really know where they keep them. Anyways, I'm just saying, you just don't know them like I do.
Sure, Flycatcher.
Well, I don't know. We've seen some tactics out of them that were pretty... I don't know if I need to pause now, but in case it's time sensitive. I mean, they came at us with a gun for their negotiation, but then that could be, too, because they might be scared of Bigby. I don't know. Do we trust Flycatcher on this? I don't think he's intentionally trying to deceive us. He seems like a nice guy, but he might be very naive. I don't want to call him out. Well, he's being affable enough. We'll keep things that way. But maybe there's more to the... Are the Tweedles the good guys, actually, in a way, in all this? It would be an interesting twist.
You know about this?
No.
Well, I'm sure it'll be useful for something. Okay, what else we got?
Let's see if they've got a file on Crane.
Donkey skin. We gotta look at all these. Stole a photo from Crane. Lovely. Find it at all
Crane
costs.
hired them to
Easy
look for
job.
a photo? So that's why they were at her apartment. And the woodsman's place.
Okay.
See, I knew you wouldn't find anything. Anything of interest, anyways. They're detectives, like I said. Just trying to make an honest living.
I'm finding enough.
I'm just saying.
Look, just trust me on this. Tweedledee and Dumb are not nice.
That's not really
They're
what I meant to
helping
say.
anyone.
Well, they helped me.
Okay,
They
great.
did
They
help
helped
him.
you. That's one person.
Just
Now, please, just let me concentrate
take
here.
it easy, Bigby. Alright, yeah, what do they know about Beauty? Did Beast hire... maybe Beast hired them to check into her. Georgie
is
has
worse
an
than I
interest. Wait till CM gives go-ahead, put
Shit.
space. So yeah, Georgie's gonna try and... he's gonna try and get her stuck into hooking for him as well. Okay, Brannigan.
Detective Brannigan.
Keep an eye on
Keep
her.
an eye on her.
Alright, Cinderella? Where's Cindy been? Vacation, apparently. Do we trust that, or is she another missing Fable now? Alright, Crane.
Ichabod Crane. He owes the crooked man money.
Oh.
Shit. How was he planning to pay this all back? Request for property acquisition. Further details filed under donkey skin. Why did he want it back so badly?
Find anything?
Not what I need.
What if you're wrong about them?
Well, what if I am?
I'm
I
not.
still have to
They're
investigate.
misunderstood, sure, but that doesn't mean everything people say about them is true. I mean, you know, like when I think about it, you guys aren't that different.
Yeah, I get what
You
you're
help
driving
people,
at.
And they help people. Not that it's any of my business, but
Is that what you think?
Bigby, stop being mean.
could be.
Shit. There's something here. I know there is. There has to be.
Why would there be anything
Because
to...
they're lying to you. Okay, Flycatcher? That's why. They aren't detectives. They shot at Snow White.
Bigby, what happened to your...
Oh,
You want to know what this is? This is them showing up to Lily's funeral with fucking shotguns.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
And it doesn't matter if they're really good at hiding their shit, but they're involved all right in all of this. Do you get it now?
Bigby, we don't have to be so hostile with this guy. He just seems nice and harmless. Leave him be. Don't make an enemy of him.
I didn't mean to.
There's a door behind this file cabinet.
Hey,
I don't know what they keep back here, but it might be what you're looking for.
aw,
Well, that key you found should work.
thanks for helping out. Oh, I can't check out anything else now. Okay. In we go. He hasn't fooled me. He's not gonna, like, shut the door behind me, is he? Or is he gonna come check it out, too? Alright, yep, he wants to know about the people he's working for.
Wow.
Mountain Blend Coffee. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, all kinds of stuff. So packages. Before I click on anything, I want to see what all my options are. Huh. Delivered to Crooked
Crooked
Man.
Man. For your collection.
What is it?
What is that?
No idea. Pretty sure it's something they aren't supposed to have. This isn't the witch, though.
What are you looking for exactly? Maybe I can help.
Anything about Crane. Or the witch he was using. Something.
Alright, what's the scale got?
Hold for BCW.
Mushroom. I feel like I should probably know what that is. BCW.
JD.
Not gonna open that one? Oh, there we go.
Book.
Oh.
This doesn't really tell us much.
Open it up. What's in it? What's the book about? Alright, let's take a look at ASAP. That's probably the one. This is the coffee, right? Let's look at the coffee.
Butcher. What is this stuff?
This has got to be the one.
I'm sorry, I know I'm late. I'll get it to you soon. Ichabod Crane.
Who was he sending money to?
That's a good
Crooked
question.
Man. Care of the Lucky Pawn.
Pawn.
You know what that is?
Pawn shop, obviously. And at the beginning, when we saw Woody, he was walking by a pawn shop. I'm going to take it at this point. There's situations where we need to pay people. And we're out. And I'm tired of not being able to pay them.
Is that what you needed?
I don't think so, but it's interesting. There's more going on here. I still need to find that witch, though.
Oh, what's this that we didn't have before? Make sure there's nothing else. Just the scale again. Is there... Okay, maybe we need to take this over there or something. Alright, what do we got?
Hey, Bigby. Do you think, after all this, do you think I could come back to the Woodlands?
I would be fine
Since
with
Crane
that.
let me go. I mean, I can still work here, but...
Well, Crane is gone now. I can't see why he couldn't come back to the Woodlands.
Really? That would be... Thank you.
Come by the business office. I can't make any promises.
Right, of course.
Ooh.
It's Snow's hair.
Snow White? Why...
We found her hair like this inside Lily's glamour. Anti-green.
Green leaf.
This must be the witch Crane was using.
I guess Dee and Dumb were getting the hair for Crane and sending it to her? That's not a pleasant thought.
No, it's kind of weird.
Anti-green leaf.
AG, there you go.
AG. This is it. Is there a phone around here? I need to call Snow.
Right over there.
Thanks, Fly.
Business office?
I know who she is.
Alright. I'm still concerned about Bluebeard and Crane's apartment. But...
Bigby! I just got here.
Yeah, me too. It's number 23. I haven't seen it yet.
We're late.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
This is it.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Well, let's listen first thing.
Hear anything?
If anyone's in there, they're being awfully quiet.
Well, let's knock.
Hello?
Hi.
Who's this little girl?
You woke me up.
Is she the witch?
Sorry about that.
Is something wrong? I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Who are you?
Rachel, who are you? Just so we're not strangers.
I'm Bigby. This is Snow.
Pleased to meet you. How do you do?
Is this really a little girl, or is this someone
Is
glamored?
there anything you need?
Is Auntie Greenleaf at home? Does she live here?
You mean my mom?
She ever, make the nightstand levitate, turn frogs into cats, that kind of thing?
Is she a witch, dear?
Oh, no, I would never call my mommy that. She treats me all right.
That's not what we meant, kiddo.
Is there something you want?
Rachel, do you mind if I take just a quick peek around?
We'll be very quick, and he won't touch anything.
All right.
I've been here all night. Nobody's been here. Okay, Bigby. I'm gonna trust you not to break anything. Don't get me in trouble.
What are we looking for specifically?
I don't know, Snow. Whatever we can
still
find.
be here.
Oh, so the picture.
That your mom?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this possibly really is a little girl, unless she glamored Crane to look like her daughter so he could escape.
No one's been
That might be
over
too
all
much.
night, so...
He's just going to check. It'll only take a moment.
Let me guess. Big band or classical?
honky tonk.
No accounting for taste.
Where do you buy your clothes?
At a store?
Oh, my mommy makes all of mine.
It's pretty rare to see a burner like this.
Dowdy. That's how we like it.
Your mom a hunter?
Oh no, she never... That was found in the woods around Dick's Mountain, I think.
Kind of an odd thing to put up in your house, but okay.
What is this?
Mommy uses that to carve her trinkets. It's from the old world.
Trinkets? Like glamours?
Not here.
There's no one here but me.
Well, we're just gonna look around a little bit more, kiddo.
I saw a
That's
spider over there yesterday.
Oh?
It would...
Ooh, is that like a panel?
Nothing that looks like Crane
No.
was here either.
Nothing?
See?
Don't give up yet.
The butcher.
What's that?
A package having to do with someone called the Butcher. I saw one just like it at the Tweedles office. God damn it.
Shouldn't say that.
Nothing.
Keep getting whiffs of that aftershave of his.
I do too.
Can I go to bed now?
No, it's her.
Please?
Is that a glamour tube?
Yeah,
Mommy
that's
really
him right
doesn't let
there.
anyone play with that. Trust me, I've tried. Oh, no. Please, just put that back exactly where you found it. No one is allowed to play with
It's
that.
all right, honey. Bigby's not going to break
No,
it.
you don't understand. She will freak out if she discovers I've let people in here and let them touch her stuff, okay? She checks all the time to see if things move.
Snow, come on. Are you kidding? It's a glamour tube.
Uh-huh.
Something's going on here.
No! Put it down! Please, don't! This isn't what you think!
Then what is
You
it?
gotta believe me. The guy isn't here, I promise!
It's gonna be okay, Rachel.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't wanna get in trouble.
Yep.
Auntie Greenleaf.
It hurts when you do it that fast.
Well, then you shouldn't have been lying to us.
What?
You picked the wrong night to lie to me.
Don't hit her,
No
don't
lying,
hurt her.
No more ring around the rosy. No more bullshit non sequiturs. You're done. It's over. You're gonna tell me what I want to know right now.
All right, start explaining. And from the beginning.
I was born in the woods to a jackal and a...
Where's Crane? Speak quickly.
I ain't a fortune teller, wolf. I have no heavenly idea where he went to.
You have to know something.
Unless you want a recipe for owl stew.
Just why in the name of everything holy are you protecting this weaselly scumbag? I mean, what on earth could he have done to deserve this kind of loyalty?
Crane could be hollow bones tomorrow, and you wouldn't see me cry a drop.
Well, then why won't you help me?
But that doesn't mean I can tell you anything. You have friends, don't you?
Please, Greenleaf. Crane is a murderer and he's escaping.
You might want to check your facts on that.
Yep, he didn't actually kill her. Or at least not on purpose.
It doesn't matter. I can't help you.
Yes, you can. You obviously
I have no
know
interest
stuff.
in being turned into a skink and crushed under boot heels. There's powers at work here beyond your pathetic authority.
Whatever it is, Greenleaf, whatever it is that's keeping you from
She's not going to
saying
believe that
something,
we can protect her.
You have to forget it.
We can protect you, okay? Whatever it is you're afraid of, we can make sure that it won't come to pass.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Oh my god, then tell me.
Okay, you know what I think? I think we've been more than patient with you.
Ooh, even
This
Snow's
witch
pissed.
has been selling illegal glamours that continue to undermine everything we've built. She's harboring a fugitive that took advantage of it, and now she's resisting every attempt to make things right. I frankly don't give a crap if she's afraid for her life. We can at least make sure she never hurts us again.
Ooh, threaten her tree.
We're destroying the tree.
No! How dare you come in here and threaten to take from me the one thing that... That tree is ancient. It's part of the family, and it's the only thing paying for this shithole apartment.
Then start
And
talking.
the fables who can't afford the glamours from you come to me for help. Without them, where do you think they could go?
Don't give me that. You're making money off of other people's misery. 2 fables are dead because of this crap. It's too dangerous leaving this stuff with her.
You think I like being the old woman in these stories? The men are heroes, the ladies are whores, and the old hags like me get to watch everyone they love die.
We have very different ways of handling our fate.
Very different means to handle it, too.
And I don't use it as an excuse to wreck people's lives.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but please.
Isn't there another way? She's a witch. Can't she just work for us? That way she'd be official.
You want to reward her for criminal behavior? We can't
No.
trust this woman on the 13th floor.
It doesn't matter, because I'd never do it. I'm not a house cat, and I don't play
You're
with
not
dogs.
making things
Trust
easy
me,
for
no one
yourself,
would confuse
Greenleaf.
you for a cuddly animal. Bigby, this is an order. Burn the tree.
No! Look, I'll tell you.
Yeah, tell
He was
me.
here. He was here, and he left.
Okay, that's a start.
He
Keep
went to
going.
the pudding and pie to try to use my ring on the girls over there to get information.
What
About
does
what?
the ring do?
He thinks it's the ring of dispel. You know, that it will pierce the protection around the girls' speech. He says pulling the truth out of them will prove his innocence. It won't, though. Damn thing lost its power decades ago.
I'm sorry, but we still can't let you keep the tree. It wouldn't be right after what's happened. Bigby.
Please, Sheriff.
Today's your lucky day, Greenleaf. I'm hiring you as the business office's newest witch in residence.
I know, I'm a soft touch. And this is probably not a good plan, but I don't know, I believe her. I believe her that she's scraping to get by, and this is the only way she can find to pay for her apartment. All of the fables that we're meeting, their lives suck. Everything's so hard for them. Their government's not looking out for them. What are they supposed to do? So she's selling these glamours. And yeah, the Snow... And really, Snow, I think, is being so adamant about this because this is the witch who made the glamours that let Crane play out, you know, his little fantasy. So I think that's her biggest motivation in burning the tree. She doesn't want that happening again, which I can understand, but... And this lady didn't trust us, and she wasn't giving us the information we needed. But Can I blame her? Everyone we've talked to, their government has continually failed them. Why should they think I'm going to be able to help them out? I'm not going to punish her. I'm going to recruit her.
Bigby!
The witches over there will keep her out of trouble. And we have a glamour shortage as it is.
Yep.
It makes the most sense now.
You want to help people, Snow. This is how to help.
You get to keep your fucking tree.
Just don't expect me to bow down to your little woman.
Could you just be gracious and stop? Oof.
Don't think for a second that this is over.
So what? Are moving trucks gonna show up here or something?
Greenleaf, just shut it.
Something like that.
We'll call you.
All right. I do feel kind of bad, angering Snow so much, but I think if obviously everything's changing right now, I'm hoping that all of this will result in better care for all of the fables. And part of that is a little bit of forgiveness of things along the way, a little bit of overlooking some of the things that fables have had to do to get by because their government wasn't caring for them. All right, let's take a look at our new entries. Ah, a flycatcher. The Frog Prince. A former prince turned to a frog by a witch, the friendly, genial flycatcher now carries the nickname as an unsubtle reference to his propensity for catching and eating flies. His wife and their children were brutally murdered back in the homelands, a fact he attempts to deny himself by committing a series of endless tasks and janitorial duties. Oh. Alright, Auntie Greenleaf, the White Deer. Horticulturist, alchemist, and lover of animals, Auntie Greenleaf is one of the few rogue witches still living outside of the 13th floor, unsupervised and unrestricted. Why did they let that even happen in the first place? Why wouldn't they take her in to start? Rumored to have lost a daughter in the homelands, she suffers paranoia and depressive mood swings and will only venture outside at irregular hours under the guise of an ethereal white deer, an oft-whispered spectator of Brookhaven natives. Well, maybe the paranoia and depressive mood swings is why, but it seems like instead of ostracizing her, they could have tried to help her. Glamour tube, the handy disguise. Glamours can be produced in a variety of ways, but one of the most common, due to its ease of use, is to take a small, hollowed-out tube or container and place within it several items unique to whomever the caster wants to copy. A witch is required for the reactionary charm. Two downsides of this type of glamour is that totally unique appearances are completely impossible, and the nature of the vessel makes it quite unstable. Alright, and we are going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. As always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll see if we can catch Crane, but more and more, especially after she said, check your facts. I don't think he killed Lily. I think it was an accident to do with this ribbon around her neck. I think the ribbon is part of what traps the girls as well. They probably can't take it off themselves. And while it's on, they can't speak about what's going on. So it's all heading back to that. I know that we also have, like, Woody hanging out there. He was, he had dealings with both of the dead girls, but I don't think that's significant. I think that's just an attempt to get us to maybe be looking hard at him and thinking that he might have something to do with. I really don't think he does. There's more going on here. So I think he's not actually our culprit, and I think all Crane's guilty of is carrying out a perverted fantasy about Snow White, and perhaps accidentally murdering Lily by untying the ribbon on her neck, which we still don't even know for sure that that's what happened, but I'm suspicious that might be. And now even the Tweedles, we have to wonder, who are they working for? I gotta think about them. Flycatcher's got me doubting myself. Are they perhaps trying to find the truth as well, since they don't trust their government to do it? They might be. So many unanswered questions. Hopefully we'll get some answers next episode.